Let's start with something that we all know is a huge problem, our roads and traffic. We all know it can be a real rough ride around here, especially in rural areas. But some big money is headed our way to help deal with it. We're talking about $3 billion from the state. Christina Burgess fills us in. Christina.
Well, that's absolutely right, Crystal. Originally, right here in the Odessa district, they were going to receive $2 billion, but recently that's gone up to $3 billion to fix roads and over $400 million to work on I-20. New improvements and changes will be coming to these roads that you drive on as years go by. The Texas Transportation Commission will be giving even more money to the Odessa district to build stronger roads.
We've gone from roughly $2 billion over 10 years to $3 billion over 10 years just in the Odessa district. When you put with that sand production and sand movement and water production and movement and then the extraction of oil and gas, we certainly have a big challenge to take care of rural Texas in the Permian Basin.
The road infrastructure will be hardened and made stronger so that big trucks and the heavy loads they carry can withstand them.
Anything that brings in a lot of heavy vehicles, oftentimes those roads are not built for those types of large vehicles, and that creates quite a challenge.
More and more people coming to West Texas beg for road improvements.
Because of all of the influx of people and the amount of oil and gas infrastructure going on there, there's also a lot of wind energy and solar energy being placed in West Texas. And so we have dramatic increases in needs for rural roads.
And the commission has dedicated over $400 million to I-20 to provide safer roads for everyone to travel.
Has a ton of truck traffic, bridges being hit, and so the entire commission's discretion has been to put a lot of funding in that Midland Odessa area on that interstate project. So that is why we're spending an enormous amount of money and an enormous amount of effort to help get those roads built up, to get some of them divided, to get shoulders on them, to get passing lanes in, and we have been able to get that done over the last 2 or 3 years, and we'll continue to emphasize that effort.
And now these improvements either have started or will be starting very soon. It'll be finished in the next 10 years.